So, you want to make a TopThrill 2 recreation, but don't know how because the Switchtracks and stuff like that. Well, I will tell you how to in this tutorial, I guess. First things first, you're going to want this custom block logic builder. So you're going to have to subscribe to it. I'm going to put it in the description for you to go to, I guess. You're going to hit the subscribe button. It's going to say this item has been added to your subscriptions. Next thing's next. You're wanting to go to editor, file, open. Then we're going to go to Steam Workshop. Then we're going to hit recently subscribed. It should be on your recently subscribed, but for me it's not, so I'm just going to go to sorted by name. Custom block logic builder. You're going to wait for it to load. Then you're going to see it, you're going to see this coaster. It's a tutorial coaster. It just shows how it could be used off and everything. So, gonna hit file. Then you're gonna hit extract package. Then we're gonna hit that. Okay. I already have it extracted, I guess. Apparently, I forgot to to undo it. So we're gonna go to our Nolimits2. Then we're gonna go to this custom block logic builder. Gonna select this, copy it, and then we're gonna go to the TopThrill 2 recreation, and we're gonna paste it in here. So I already have it there, so I'll just do it because like it's not gonna change much, but so we got that. Next, so to we're gonna do a hold up. So, first of all, go to operation mode and select scripted block system for it. I don't want to do CodeStream Modern, so I'm gonna do like what? Let's just do a rocket coaster, I guess. Because rocket coasters, I like those ones. Rocket coasters are only used for like Intamins type things, so then we can start the coaster. Element. Then we probably need a station, which I'm just gonna use a straight piece of track. I don't know how long the track is for like TopThrill 2 or anything, so I could probably go down a bit. Like right here. Probably not long enough, but hey, whatever. So it seems like TopThrill 2 has a fork right at the station, so go to here to elements, Switchtrack, you do a fork. Huh. Well, then we move this fork. just move it into place. I need to use this for some review if it's in order or not, I guess. Can I just link those two up? Let's say make this way at the station. We're gonna name this fork, and we're gonna make the default track 2 and the current track 2. And that seems normal. We're gonna make it go straight on this side. So straight left. So you can see you can switch over that way. We could do like a so we got that little section right there. Then we basically put a straight track down here, and we go this way until like around there. And that's how you get out of the station. But technically it's not good enough yet in my opinion, so now we do this. We add element, and then go to add element. Oh, oopsies. Then we go to special track, go to merge, because we're going to merge this track into the launch. Then we're going to go to track, select this, going to go straight right. I mean, straight left. Oopsies. There you go. So then basically we're going to have this right here. Down here. Let's go here. Okay. I'm just gonna add some inside parts right here, just in case it turns. So we can connect that to that. This might be a bit too sharp, so there we go. So now we got it so it gets out of the station. And we can just put some track over here. It's just gonna make it some straight track. So elements, add element, straight formula, go 2, basically. I don't know. And I'll just do that again. So there you go. We got some storage track over here. We got the station. If you want to switch to the storage track and everything, you're gonna have to probably go down to while in the ride, hit F4 mode to get the control panel, go full manual, and that's how you're probably going to have to move things into the in or out of the storage. This is just aesthetic for me, so that's why the main one is that. So this is not really going to have anything yet. Over here, we're going to add a straight piece of track, add an element, straight formula. 160 feet. Then we can add an element, straight track, like this go like 60 feet or so. That was honestly not that long. Let's go an extra 60 feet out. Or like 40. Actually, yeah, 60 feet. So now I got the... let's make it a bit longer. Oh, and by the way, if you want it to look like the track, yeah, just use rocket track, and then use this. You can go down to track, style settings, go 4-pipe. If you want it to look like the old, like the Intamin 4-pipe or something, like how the hydraulic launches used to look. But I'm gonna keep this straight shot like this, cause element, fruit formula. That's probably good enough. Then we're gonna, over here, add some track behind this. Because, you know, we're working on a spike now. Because, yep, element, add element, straight formula. Okay, so I didn't want you guys to do the track sections like I had done because I kind of messed up on the track sections. So what you want to have is a pre-launch block, which is going to be about the size of your trainer, a bit more. You're going to want it transport device. You're going to want it to have the same amount as your. You want to have the same transport as your speed. As your launch, which I'm doing 120 because yeah, I don't really care about acceleration on this thing, and speed doesn't really matter on this thing. Make sure this is set at 150. Yep. Then for this one, you do speed do your speed, acceleration. Keep your acceleration a bit low, just so it doesn't go over the top at the first launch. Because if you keep your acceleration in like slower, then you can do the swing launch of going backwards and everything. I put a storage track here, just in case you want to store anything. I didn't put a building around it because one TopThrill 2 doesn't have it. Put a station here. Station doesn't really matter. Nothing really matters there. I put a transport here just to get you out of the brake section. I also put a transport here and here just to get you into the storage or into the actual Switchtrack until launch. You don't need to put anything behind the launch. Behind the Switchtrack. That's just a spike. Brakes here. Also make sure all these brakes I have here are block brakes, not trim. Speed limit, whatever you want. I put my deceleration at 3 Gs because I don't know how fast it does it in the other one, but you know, that's how I'm gonna do it on mine. No transport device on mine because I don't want the tires, but you know, you can do whatever you want. I don't care, honestly. It's not my coaster. I have my top hat, the spiral down, the turn up, the spike, yeah. So I got all that done. So now we have it, so it goes down here, over here, and launches up that way. And then it rolls back, and then goes back in the station, back over here, up that way, down that way, probably up here a bit, and then just goes back down. And then this is like a little thing over and over again. So, that's not what we want. So we want to use Switchtracks now. Okay. So, finally, getting into the scripting of it. Well, not really scripting because I told you to download that thing before. So, it should be in your park. When you should go to scenery, hit objects, choose objects, and it should be right here. Then we hit it. Park base, by the way. Then you hit it. Then it's gonna say set up a block logic. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna hit add on plane. Gonna add object here. And we're gonna add an object here. This is for down here into the pre-brakes. This is from here into the brakes. And we're gonna add one over here for the brakes into the station. Also the new update with the add on plane button, I guess. Well, anyways, let's start with the station. The station's pretty simple. Just go over here, configure block, station, next block, pre-launch. Then this block is a bit more different. It goes pre-launch to brakes. Then we do launch direction, use launch speed. Yeah, and then I'm gonna open brakes when liftoff and free, which you're probably also gonna want to do over here. Also, I want to say, you should probably put a trigger or something. You can find that at track trigger. Put it like over the top hat, so it goes there. And then right here, we can have it so this is basically still as a launch pit. I just load it, make the starting position middle car, middle of the track for this, or I could do first car into the track. Either way, that's then we go here. We move special track. We move the merge one because the fork one forks off into the section over here with the storage. So we move the merge track, which is over here. It's probably gonna have like unnamed. To name your tracks, you just go in here, hit special track properties, name. And you don't have to do this track out. I just did it because I want to be realistic here. We're gonna do intertrack, leave track 2. Okay, that seems all normal. So we're gonna hit trigger 1 to make the track switch back. And then we got that part done. So we got these two parts done. Now we just do this one, which is brakes to station, brakes to station. Open brakes and free. We don't really have any launches over here, so we don't have to do the use launch speed or anything. So there we go. Got this over here in this. And then we can test it out. You don't have to freeze it. I'm not going to freeze it. Go over here, hit play. So you can see immediately goes down. Then should get over here, stop. Switch tracks move back. It starts to launch. Gets up like halfway about, and it goes back down. Doesn't make enough speed. So then it goes up into a spike. Which you can probably lower the spike a bit, but then it goes back up. Turns over the top hat, just enough speed. Spirals down into the brakes. And then it just circles around and it does that thing over again. As you can see now, the switch track has moved back because it went over the trigger over there. And yeah, you're basically done with your TopThrill 2 creation. So that's it. Any questions, ask me in the comments. I can probably either make another video to help out the things I messed up myself, or I can just reply to your comment and make it easier.